It continues to spread across the world. The U.S. is getting ready for an outbreak potentially. I'm Jack Royer.
And I'm Sherry Jackson. That has prompted county officials in our area to ramp up their preparations. We do have team coverage tonight for you of how emergency agencies are getting ready for the coronavirus threat, beginning with CBS 42 News reporter Michael Clark, who's live with new information on the federal government's plan to send coronavirus patients to Anniston. Michael?
Yeah, that's right. We saw boxes and a large trailer parked out of the Center for Domestic Preparedness here. This is where those patients were supposed to stay until the plan was called off Monday. Local emergency leaders, though, say they had no idea gear was here, and some have continued concerns about the communication from the federal government. Boxes with a label from the Department of Health and Human Services that were outside Anniston Center for Domestic Preparedness late Wednesday are now gone. But emergency leaders were surprised gear was ever here in the first place.
Nobody in Calhoun County was aware that they had moved equipment into the Center for Domestic Preparedness.
Calhoun County EMA Director Michael Barton says local leaders just learned the supplies and a team were at the CDP in preparation for coronavirus patients. The last-minute plans were canceled Monday after pushback from elected officials to the federal agencies involved.
Based on the information that we found out after the fact and just things that you see actually on the ground, we do feel like that the government was moving forward and this was pretty close to actually coming to fruition.
Neighbors who live nearby are uneasy about the recent communication from the United States government on such an important health issue.
I'm really not surprised because, it's the government and they don't always tell us everything up front sometimes.
After we asked federal leaders about the boxes and trailer, items were all removed from the lot this afternoon. It's still possible the center could be used in the future, but local leaders hope there will be much more discussion before any decisions are made.
They can do what they want on that property. The problem with this situation is that Health and Human Services was going to rely on the local healthcare infrastructure, but they failed to meet with, plan with, communicate with the local healthcare infrastructure at all.
Tonight, officials confirmed that all Health and Human Services employees that were here for that potential response have left the area, as well as the supplies, including personal protective equipment. Meanwhile, the Calhoun County Emergency Management Agency has started an infectious disease task force in response to all this week. We'll have much more information online at CBS42.com. For now, reporting live in Anniston, Michael Clark, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.